Well, hello, my YouTube friends. Before we get to my gram bar collection, I was at the coin shop to pick up some supplies, and in the generic bin, you can often find some really nice coins in the generic bin. Now, this was a lot darker. I wiped it off with the alcohol prep pad. I scrubbed it with a worn out toothbrush and some Dawn dish detergent. I mean, it was so dark. And I figured I didn't have anything to lose by cleaning it. And that was when I noticed it's a 1988, which I was pleased to see that. But then, darn it, look at right next to Lady Liberty's head. See that it's got a big dent. And when the whole thing was so dark, before I had started cleaning it, I didn't notice that. I would have bought it anyway because it sold for a generic price. It did not sell for a premium price. Okay, so let's look at some 1 gram bars in no particular order, but this was a gift to me. Thank you, Miss Cherie. A gift to me from Sherry Ward. I've had this a while, apparently. All right, coming up on a couple years. A 1 gram Liberty bar. And then she said, best wishes. It's a Diamondback. So, nice 1 gram bar right there. We'll put that over here. Also, another gift is the top two are 1 gram bars, or a 1 gram round and a 1 gram bar, from someone who likes motorcycles. And that's a 1/10 right there, that bottom dime looking one. And this is from the collection of Poor Man's Stack. It's not dated, but this is one of the ones that I've had the longest period of time. Now, there's nothing new under the sun, but I believe this did start a trend among a certain community, labeling your gifts in a certain manner. And so that's apparently Ronald Reagan. It's a 2006 1/10 silver dime. It's not really a dime. So 2 more 1 gram bars right there. Thank you very much, Mr. Poor Man's Stack. What else? Okay, I don't know if this really counts, but we'll go ahead and it's unopened. 100 gram bar, 100 gram, 1 gram. This was left over from a giveaway, and I had 2 of those. So this was from like the other one. And 1 gram of silver, what's that, like a $1 melt value? $1, right? So, actually, I guess 1 gram is around $1 melt value these days. So, got a couple of those. I put some other of these in the carafe. The other ones I gave away. I never did break into this one. Put that right there. What else do I got? Okay, let's take a look at this one. So I bought this one a couple years ago from you know who, and I will say it was fairly expensive, bordering on overpriced. But I did not mind because I was helping out a friend, throwing some business a friend's way. And I hadn't seen this. I realized later, because my other friend told me that it should be in an assay card, which is long gone, but the gold will outlive the plastic that the assay cart is made of over the next 100,000 years. The gold will never disappear. The plastic will dissipate one way or another. So got this 1 gram Engelhard. No, I did not go on allengelhard.com and seek more information. So I've had this one for a while. I don't mind having it in my collection. Like I said, I was helping a brother out. Okay, this one, and I might be close to breaking even on this one, finally. At least as far as melt value. Now that gold's up to $2,400, I think I'm breaking even. And Munzi Österreich. So is this from the Austrian mint? Are these the same guys that make Philharmonics? I don't know. But when I bought this, there was 2 of them in the coin shop. Both plain, and one was in the plastic like you see this one, and the other one was out of its little plastic. So I chose this one, and then for further protection, I put it in a airtight, as you can see. Sometimes you got to clip the corners or bend the corners to make them fit. So that's a 2 gram, that's not a 1 gram, right? So got my 2 gram bar, and I got this yesterday, right? At the same time that I saw this, and I was getting ready to pay for that and the supplies I needed. When I glanced over at the cabinet that has most of their gold, and they had a few 1 gram pieces in there, some maple grams, and I looked down and I was like, oh, you know what? I wish I hadn't seen that, because now I have to buy it. So, and it was very reasonably priced. The Fresno Coin Gallery, they don't differentiate between collector pieces and generic pieces, right? In their eyes and in their business model, this is simply a generic 1 gram gold bar. And I seem to be becoming a vintage bar stacker. Okay. Without intending to. But this one has a serial number. I don't know if that's an O or a D. D758 something, and there's tape over it. Whoever owned it previously, cut the little plastic it's in, and now there's tape holding it from falling out. I'll probably put this in I'll probably do something similar like that I did with this. And I most likely will leave it in its current plastic. Right, gold doesn't oxidize, so it should be okay. Right, cutting the plastic and pulling it out and then handling it. The more you handle anything, especially it's something as soft as gold, you risk putting scratches and other damage. So there it is, my newest addition to my gram bar collection. So, all right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed that. Where'd it go? And you folks have a good day.